Shannon's back in the swing of things now. How's the pre-season been so far?
Yeah, it's been really good, pretty tough. Big days as you expect in the pre-season, but yeah, everyone's come back really good. Everyone's really healthy, fit and firing, so got a short turnaround, which is a bit different for most of us, but yeah, we're keen to get stuck into things.
Had a really strong finish to last season. What are your goals entering 2025? What are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah, I got some good exposure last year, both continuity throughout the season, but also playing my first finals campaign, which is really exciting. So hoping to take some of that experience into this year and hopefully put together a full season, which is the main aim. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing a bit more and then just building on what I've put in the bank over the last few years, taking what I can from the guys I've got around me, and then making it my own and hopefully playing a bit more of a role, which is exciting.
And Shannon, you speak about finals. What did you sort of bring out of last year? It was sort of a breakout year for you as a player. What do you bring out of last year, especially finals as well?
Yeah, I think playing on a few more key backs. I think in the years before that, I've only played probably 5 games, so I didn't have too much exposure to playing on different players. So getting that exposure against guys, Harris Andrews, playing on Brandon Zerk-Thatcher at times, Alir in those finals. Yeah, it brings a bit more wealth of opportunity to learn and grow off different players and sort of ways to sort of beat them. So I'm looking to take that into this year, and again, hopefully playing on a few more guys as well is something I'm looking forward to and something I can use to build on my game.
And hitting the track in 2025, what are you focusing on as a player, and what are you looking to get out of yourself this pre-season?
Yeah, I think continually trying to challenge myself in both sort of the right, I think a strength of mine is my endurance and my running ability, but still trying to challenge myself in those areas. I'm a big believer in sort of working on your RFIs, but also keep working on your strengths to keep those as a strength. But working on my contested marking against a range of different guys like Blitz and Jack, Stewie as well. Connor O'Sullivan as well. We've been going hard at it as well. So again, as I speak, trying to be diverse in who I'm versing. Everyone brings different strengths. So just keep trying to learn off guys around me and take that into next year or this year now, and then hopefully that holds me in good stead for the year.
Who has really stood out on the track, not only right now in 2025, but also the back end of 2024 as well? Yeah,
a lot of the young guys coming through have really driving the standards. Obviously, we know what Ollie Dempsey can do. He won the Rising Star last year. He's always been great. As I mentioned, Connor O'Sullivan's been really good. Sort of been one of my direct matchups playing at training at the moment. Lawes has been great. He's come back in great nick, picking up from where he left off last year. And then the additions of Baz and Jack have been great as well. Baz is really bringing a lot of, he works extremely hard, and he's a natural leader as well. Like, I'm learning a lot off him. He's playing up the ground as I am a forward, and sort of him delivering inside 50 is great to learn off as well, what he sees and what I can do better for him. So everyone's been really great with the additions and the young guys coming through, but again, everyone's fit and firing, and I'm looking forward to playing with the group we have.
You're in a bit of a strange situation back end of last year. One of your mentors, you ended up sort of keeping Tom Hawkins out of the side. How was that for you? And obviously there was a bit of talk about his looming retirement and him coming back. How was that time?
Yeah, it was something I tried to sort of stay clear of. As I said just before, challenging myself. So I was up for the challenges. As much as he was a friend of mine, or still is a friend of mine, should I say, I was up for the challenge to try and keep my spot in the side. I understood the situation we were in with going to finals, and what may have been, if we made the grand final, it could have been his last grand final in the last final series. But as I said, I just wanted to hold my own, and in a way it was hard because I wanted to play. Obviously, I felt I was in a strong position with my game individually, but I understood the situation that the player he is. He's kicked nearly 800 goals in his career, and the experience he had. So if I was the one that made way for him, then that was going to be the case. It was whatever was best for the team, without sounding like a pushover as such. Like, I wanted to also be in that side, but again, naturally, I understood the the position I was in. But yeah, try not to listen to too much media. Just stay within the four walls. What the coaches were telling me, what my players, what my teammates were giving me as well. So I was just trying to stay grounded, stay in the present, and whatever came the next day is what came. So it was tough, but again, I was up for the challenge with that.
And Shannon, you talked about learning off of other teammates. Jeremy Cameron is one that you get the privilege of playing alongside. How's he been for you in your development?
Yeah, he's been unreal. He's a bit more of a natural freak, should I say, than some others. He sort of pulls out some tricks that not many of us have seen before, and it's hard to learn those things from someone that's so naturally gifted. But the way he sees the game, and I think from a physical point of view, we're quite similar in some ways. Like obviously we're different, but we also have some similarities. So I try and tap into those as much as I can. He's been great. He's fun to learn off. He's always got a smile on his face. He's always trying to make the game fun. So, and I'm all for that. Everyone is really. So it's as much as it is a game, it's also a game in a fun way. So learning off that, making it fun is something he does really well.
So Hawkins is still a friend to you. Has he continued to mentor you even though he's not at the Cats right now?
Not specifically right now. He's obviously on a holiday and taking some well earned time off. So I've tried to stay, let him enjoy that. But I'll definitely reach out to him. Definitely tap into him where I can. But I don't want to be a nuisance. He's as I said, he's taken some time off and enjoying time with the family that he's due to. I'm sure he's due to catch up on. So, but as I said, we do stay in touch. He's always been great for me, and there's no doubt I'll reach out to him if when I see he's fit.
You're not only thriving off the field, on the field last year, also created your own clothing brand in the Scratch Project. Tell us a bit about that and how that came about last year.
Yeah, well, it started off throughout our academy, our 1 to 4 year program we have here. Shannon Burns took us out to Cotton On, and obviously they've got a wealth of resources out there and avenues off-field wise. They've got just about every avenue there. Whether you want to be a chef, they've got a cafe there. If you want to be a landscaper, obviously they've got landscapers there. So it's great and really, really deep in opportunity. And I met Kylie Reese out there, who sort of looks after the game day team, which does all like our merch and all our training gear and all that sort of stuff. So I reached out to her and Burnsy, and we sort of teed that up. And as the ball got rolling, I was able to sort of make my own clothing range. I just wanted to make something that the players was a bit more fashionable, a bit more comfortable for the boys to wear to games and around the club. So that's how that sort of went off, and it was really successful. I think I don't think there's much left in the Cats shop at the moment, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. I did the run-out tee for last year, and I'm doing the warm-up tee again for this upcoming season, which is really good. So I'm excited to see the boys wear that. But yeah, there's certainly talks about doing like a second version, which I'm keen to get out. So hasn't quite started yet, but I'm definitely keen to get it going again.
Did you have a word to Bailey Smith while you were at Cotton On last year, just to say, hey, it looks pretty good down the highway here?
Yeah, I didn't actually run into him. I think there was one time I missed him by about 10 minutes. He was in the gym and I was inside. So no, I didn't actually speak to him out there. I'd never actually spoken to him before he got here. But yeah, maybe there's potential for him and I to work together out there and do something which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I have to see where that avenue takes us.
Yeah, for sure. Just on your contract at the end of the year, are you going to sort of wait and I guess really cement yourself in the side and sort of wait to that point, or are you happy to get it done as soon as possible?
Yeah, well, my manager and Mac, I'm sure we'll figure that all out. I've found a home here in Geelong. I really like the club. I really like what I've got going off field. But yeah, I'm sure my manager and Mac will take care of that. But yeah, I'm keen to get into the season and see where it takes me. But no, I'm loving where things are at. But I'll let things take care of themselves off field with that.
Is there any players at all that I guess Cats fans might not know much about that they should get excited about this season? Yeah,
well, all the draftees have come in really well, slotted in nicely. A great runner in Pat. Lenny runs really well off the back off half back. We've got Zave, who's really electric up forward, and the big boys in Jay and Jacob look really comfortable too. So those sorts of guys are really excited. They're probably going to be a bit more developing, but those guys, I'm really excited to see where the next few sort of years takes them. But yeah, I think they should be really excited about that. I mean, we've hit 100k members, so there's a lot of them that should be excited, which is great. So, but yeah, there's plenty to be excited about.